Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn from Florals.com and today we're back with another Craft Your Stash Away project update. As you guys know, it is a new month. I did just announce last week my new project and I also told you guys it was an easier project than my previous ones because I needed a break. I will say that I hope you had a very great National Scrapbooking Day weekend. I haven't really scrapbooked since then. So I'll be pretty much updating you with what I worked on then. And it really wasn't this album very much. So if you haven't been tuning in, I am working on a chipboard mini album to gift my brother for his birthday. And he doesn't watch my videos, so I'm not worried about it. And if he ever did watch my videos, that might be a little weird. But I'm starting a graduation mini album for him. And I've only done one page in it. But I'm really happy, and it is the front cover, which I think can be very, very hard to finalize, to settle on, you know, to actually sit down and do sometimes. You get a little bit worked up because it's the first page. It's the, you know, the big reveal, essentially. So I wanted to make sure it looked good. So without further ado, here is that page. I know you guys are like, where is it? Show it to me. Here it is, and it just makes me realize how small this mini album is. Like, I'm used to working with 12 by 12, which is this large white square, but then it's like this little 6 by 6 guy, just really small. And if you guys know me, you know that I work on, or work exclusively with 4 by 6 photos, so this mini album's also a little bit difficult in that idea that I have to usually trim photos. Now, I ended up doing a, you know, vertical running title. And you can also tell I have a janky R. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on camera, but there's a little gap there because it's the letter P with an additional offshoot, but I think it works. I used a bunch of the items in my kit. So let's see, what did I use for my graduation kit? I used the graduation washi tape a little bit. I thought this would appear more. I changed my looks a couple times for the photo to be on the left or the right, the title being up or down or normal. Some of the 3D stickers from the sticker collection. This is from the 6 by 12 sticker sheet, as well as these stars. And then the background papers from my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And then these two layered papers were just random ones from 6 by 6 paper pads. I knew I wanted orange, that was our school color. And yes, my brother and I went to the same school. And then the blue really helped tie in his outfit, as well as additional embellishments I plan on bringing in the future. So this was setting up the color scheme, setting up the look for the album. Mixing that silver and gold didn't bother me. I know it might bother some people or might find it difficult to do for some people, but overall, really, really great first step. And I did not film this. I just had fun, sat down and made it. Easy peasy. Now, have I done the other side? No, but I did actually map up the rest of the photos and where they will go on the pages. So you can see here that they're all stacked up in their appropriate places. I even have one on the back, which is fine. Usually I don't do that. I usually don't put photos on the front and back, but with so many selective pages to work with, I kind of had to settle on doing that. Even though I've doubled up photos on some of the layouts, I just needed to make sure I had room for all of them. So what have we realized so far? One, I really like mini albums. I could have finished this in a weekend. The only thing that takes me super long is tracing and cutting out the background papers. That is by far the most annoying process for me. I wish they could come pre-cut with it, or, you know, there's an easier way, like it comes with a die or something, which obviously wouldn't work, but I can dream. So other than that, so far it's been good. I planned out the photo placements. What I have also realized, the paper pad that I thought I would pull a lot of papers from, the 12 by 12 Hello Darlin paper pad from DCWV, which I have right here. This is the paper pad I anticipated pulling a lot from, is running very low already. I actually made a ton of layouts with this already because it is my How to Kill a Kit with Style for the month. But in terms of paper, I know I'm going to have to reach elsewhere. So if we flip through, I can show you guys some of the papers I think I might use as backgrounds. I could totally do a floral. I probably won't though. I know that's not his particular style. I could do a grid. It would fit on here. Maybe. We could do a pink stripe. Maybe. There's no pink in it right now. I don't need to bring pink in. Again, it's not his, you know, forte, but I could pick this text. This one's definitely a high runner, but I also love text prints for 12 by 12 pages, so I'll have to pick. I just think this reads really scholastically, and it would work well in an education mini album like that. The typewriter I wouldn't mind either. I just need to make sure I pick the right pictures to go with it because it's quite a busy background. The grid, I definitely think I will pull this out eventually. So we're up to 3 or 4 depending. Again, I didn't know about this one either. I don't know if it might be because these are both like pink tones that I really didn't want to bring it in, because I'm trying to bring in blue and I'm trying to bring in orange. So at this point, I don't want to introduce another color. I could bring in the polka dot back again. So we have green with gold polka dots. I could bring back the white and gold polka dots to make that work. This bright pink one's probably not going to come in. If anything, I'll use the light pinks. Like this one would work really well. This one could work. I think it's a little dark for a background though. Again, there's some pink I could use. We're getting towards the scraps here in the front. Telephones, not so much. This floral I think is a little too extreme, and it really brings in the lime green, which again is not in my current color palette. And then we have more lime green. So in the effect of using this paper pad for a bunch of layouts during National Scrapbooking Day, I've kind of dwindled my options down. I used the wood grain, I used the last of this orange one, I used one of the grid ones, so you know, I have like 5, well, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we have 9 pages left to cover. This paper pad will not do it, so I do need to source some other papers. I might do that at some point, but I'm kind of not worried about it until I get to it. I think it'll be fine until then. I could use 2 like 6x6 to make it work or something perhaps. We'll figure it out, but I do think that, you know, starting with this was a great idea. Things happen, you know, we use up paper pads quickly sometimes, and we used up the stuff that we really love, which I did kind of intend for this album, but it wasn't 100% necessary. Again, I need to bring in green and blue to help bring in more of the, not green and blue, blue and orange. Orange for the school color because I want to incorporate that, and blue because a lot of the embellishments are blue, which I can show you guys here. Actually, I wouldn't say a lot of them. A lot of them are neutral, but I do have these ones I want to use, and these are blue and green. So I do want to make sure that I am trying to incorporate blue so I can incorporate these much more easily. And then I do plan on finishing this sticker pack at some point. These rhinestones might be a little difficult. I might add them to the cover. Rhinestones are just an odd thing, especially since these ones are all the same size. I'm used to working with like enamel dots, which are all different sizes, and you know, adds variety. I don't think I'll finish the sticker sheet, but these 2 sticker sheets I think I will. So we're definitely on the right path. I'm taking it slow. I didn't want to rush through the project because I want to make sure I'm having time and fun doing it. So I want to make sure I have fun doing it. I want to make sure I take my time so that it looks nice for him and, you know, comes out nice in my eyes as well. But I definitely think that I will need to pull in some additional things for my stash, which is perfectly fine. I like doing that anyway, but we've started the album, and that's sometimes the hardest part. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages left. Hopefully I'll do some process videos along the way. It really depends. Right now I have quite a few process videos already filmed for this month, so I need to get those up on their recording dates, and then we'll see where this one can fall in. But I hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I hope you guys had a great National Scrapbooking Day weekend this previous weekend. And you know, it was a short update, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Maybe next week it'll be complete. You never know. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on future updates and future process videos for this specific project. And I noticed a lot of you when I introduced the chipboard album that you guys don't do these as much anymore. And I know this was a big trend back in the earlier 2000s. But I'm curious if it'll come back again. I really like traveler's notebooks, and they kind of serve a similar purpose of doing a small album specialized for a subject or for every day, depends on your take on it. But I think it's a really great idea. I like that it's texturable and I can put dimension on it, unlike a traveler's notebook where if I put too much dimension it just won't function well. But this could be an option if you guys are looking for it. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye guys.